To the place. Please. Now you work proud. vamos. The other time, 2 minutes. The other time, 2 minutes. 1 and 30 minutes. 30 seconds. No proof. One minute. What is the time? What is the time? Wait.
Welcome to the live coverage of the I-League 3 clash between the KLASA and FC Raengdai. An important fixture between the two sides as either of the winning will make their way into the I-League 2 as the top two sides of the playoffs. It is all over to KLASA and Raengdai as to who can find full points from this fixture. This KLASA attacking from left to right of the screen. Early moment to shove from FC Raengdai. You've got a few players back in the lineup who were missing out in their previous match, the likes of Roger Mete and Santa. Just have a look in it whenever possible. The KLASA were disappointed to full points in the previous match in the Imphal derby against Trow. We started with Captain Sanaton Singh on goal, Clinton Kabiraj and Thomas with Siddhant Singh in defence. KLASA. Stack midfield of Ravananda and TGO along with Jenish and Tej Kumar Mitei, as well as Rajdan Singh, who is playing slightly wider. Leading the line is Johnny Com. Kabiraj to take the long throw. A lot of these players have performed very well for their state team. Very long, in fact. A punch from outside the box. Didn't just gone wide. Another cross in the area, well collected by Santon, a very experienced keeper. A chance to shoot from distance. Raengdai's first side goal. Well off target. And just to have a look, the FC Raengdai lineup. We have the likes of Rochen Mete in defence with Herojit, who has returned as well, along with Kennedy Singh and Amit Kumar. Much more solid compared to their previous first 11. In midfield, they have Chobha Singh, who's back in the lineup as well. along with Gai Suang Mei, Apongtung Singh in the midfield, along with Rocket. And up front, you have Ting Kao Chun Gang Mei and Basanta Singh, who's back. Just poked away. Teams able to control the midfield. Yet too early in the game to do that, of course. 8 minutes in. Thomas is stolen away. Raki has a chance to clean out of danger, but at the cost of a corner. Is it done? Such a promising situation. In the league table, a win is all they need. It's in their own hands to try and go through to the tier above. Amit Kumar is ready. He floats it to the far post. Hit it out. Now KLASA have a break. Just two in support. Just ran into the crowd. Johnny Com. Johnny continued his run but could not get the pass back. He launched longer, much in hope than any sort of direction in it. Given away quite cheaply. Free kick, almost from the same area from where they gave it away. Not very long. Sometimes you wonder if that is the best of ideas. Maybe just play a short pass and move on. That's a better ball inside the area. Not well cleared. Still an opportunity. A shot with the left. Blocked away. Chaotic defending from KLASA. Another corner for Raengdai. Towards the far post. A terrific save already from Sanatan Singh. Credits to the keeper. They had to go down very quick to try and stop it. Fine delivery. Another shot from distance, this time from KLASA. There's a man down on the other end, the near side of your screen. It's getting some treatment here. If you have a look at the situation of the league table right now, we'll have a look at how the incident happened. It was not intentional, it was going for the ball, but a very high boot. But yeah, having a look at that points table, Trau and Chaigao do not have much of a chance. Bakpat can be said they are through. If Raengdai win, they will move forward. If KLASA win, they might as well, but they have to wait for Sunrise Club Orisha's result, who are playing Bakpat FC. Bakpat do not need any further points in that case, because apart from Raengdai, no one else can reach 10, and there's the top two qualifying. So if Raengdai win, it's Bakpat FC and Raengdai who are through, irrespective of the result of Bakpat against Sunrise Orisha. But Sunrise Club Orisha will need full points. They 9, so can KLASA. And that'll be on goal difference because it was a 0-0 draw between the two. So it depends on how many they score. So two deciders going on together at the moment.
Sir, jersey number 12, 13 minutes. Team up!
Maybe a substitution. Raengdai coming up in attack again. Mostly being down the right channel. Get it out quite safe, comfortably. Raengdai have it back. And low cross in. A nice first pass could beat a couple of players. And dealt with by the KLASA defense. Not been too much of build-ups from KLASA yet. Been very direct and difficult for the strikers. High pressure from Raengdai. Basanta continued the chase, and they do have it back. And that's why KLASA might need to think of a plan B already. Because the plan right now is just playing into the hands of Raengdai. Basanta, another left footer. Just over, Sanaton had it covered. free kick awarded this time. Different idea from the free kick. Not great first touch. That's where the chance was gone. Thomas should have done better. Yeah, there's more equations to how these two teams can qualify, but the best way will be winning it and making it through. That's the simplest way. Just win your match and then think of the rest. This time from a bit far. We need to get some sort of delivery in the box. It's mostly been down the wide areas and nothing driven inside. So they are building up, but there's no idea in the final third. It's a lack of idea, you can say. Oh, nicely done there. But well recovered as well. A strong challenge, but Chenish stays stronger. Another one down the left. Good looking ball in. No one in blue at the end of it. Thomas. Miscontrol, couldn't keep his focus. Tej Kumar Mitei. He's playing down the wings here. Would have liked to see a bit more of Rajdan. He's been very silent. Again, great dribbling work, but nothing given on that occasion. Looked like a foul, but this time we'll go in favor of KLASA. Kabiraj brought down. Will be another training ground routine. Will they go direct this time? Lost to the far side. It was more direct, even though a plan. Halfway through the first half. No goals yet. And about goal-bound action, there was one brilliant header matched up by Sanathon's save. Throw in Raengdai's favour. Nicely done, options around. And now there's numbers arriving in the box. A whip pin and a header on target as well. Both keepers now called into action. This time it was Surat Singh diving to his right, tipping it away. Might have just hit the crossbar as well. He didn't want to take any risk. That's why you want to see those crosses coming in. Now they have an even better chance from the corner. Put it into the far side. Raengdai might move on the counter. Tough before that. And physio will be needed again. If Siwang they have a player down. Lining up for a long throw here. One bounce into the area. Is poked away to the far post. Strong shielding, but Kaiswang Mei couldn't hold on. They had been clipped. Better chance than a corner. Slightly inside. You can try and attack the near post as well, which is empty. If someone makes that intelligent run. This was the keeper instead. He was right in position. The first challenge, floated in as well. Looping header from Basanta just over. We can now gradually hear the knocks, but still a bit far from goal. Well, forget an energy drink, might be a goal can help from either side. We'll just make the contest more interesting. The space opening up down left. Well, Chenish was totally free in the midfield, making the run. No one spotted him, or rather, he was not interested to play towards Chenish. And Chenish has given it back to FC Raengdai. This time better. Not a great news though, because Kumar Mate has gone down off the ball. There he is. Just when the attack was building. Doesn't look like he can continue. There's no impact as such, nothing. It was the previous incident maybe. And the referee might need to stop play, because if it was the head injury, he might need immediate attention. Langamba is ready to come on. Well then, and that's the game for Tej Kumar Mate, as Langamba, another promising winger, makes his way. Comes out this time for the challenge. Free kick from way out. Whipped in the area. An option outside the box. It was Shobha just trying to chip it forward. And that'll be a free kick for KLASA. And that'll be the first rings break of the game. Half an hour played. No goals, but a few chances created by both sides, and one forced substitution as well, as Tej Kumar Mate was injured, couldn't continue. Such promising options on the bench on both sides. But Raengdai have gone with a very strong first 11 today. Last time round, a lot of Raengdai fans were not too happy with seeing few of their favourites on the bench, and today that problem is solved. Basanta, Shobha, all of them back. Rojan, as well as Kennedy, Herojit, the captain. Jenish a couple of times now, just trying to do something extraordinary, has given it away. Uppington, a no-look pass forward. Back with Uppington, who has crossed it with his right, but went with his left, and was a good-looking ball in. What I've seen so far, he looks promising, Uppington, especially on the ball. Chirchit. High pressure from Rajdan. Floated long again. Need to try and use that midfield before moving forward. Missed by a couple of players, both the defenders and attackers not judging that bounce. You can see on the rooftop of the building straight in front of the camera, and people waiting there to enjoy and watch this contest. That's a very normal happening in the northeast of India, especially if you've seen the matches, the TR tournament matches in Arunachal and Nagaland. They're defending well, but they need to do a little more in attack. KLASA. Abungton down, not too much in it. It's the faintest of touches. You won't be too troubled. Hiroshi to take the throw in. Not useful. And now KLASA might try to move on the break with Rajdan. Nice turn initially, but then dispossessed was Pravananda. Very little possession for KLASA. Just keep it for a bit and then FC Raengdai have it back. Chenish. Too many times now that the possession is being given away, once this way, once the other. Well, I'm having an eye on the chat as well, so if you guys want to let us know whom you're rooting for, KLASA or Raengdai, both being sides who have done well of late, just drop in your support for whichever side you think might win this clash. Been somewhat physical in the midfield, that is why none of the teams have controlled it well. And a heavy touch from Shobha. It's not been too enjoyable, to be fair. Another giveaway. It's been a story of giveaways. Well, certainly trying to find more energy, but the game has been one such very lackluster in approach, not too pacey. We've seen better from both Raengdai and KLASA, but today has just been a bit different. Too many giveaways as well, maybe because of this match. And now into some space, a shot from distance, well wide. No sort of trouble for Suraj. Well, Defson the Explorer has said we are supporting Manipur. That is wonderful, a message. There should be one team from the state at least qualifying. So many players coming up over the years from the state. You would want a team to represent them in I-League 2 and then in the I-League as well. Trau and Naroka did it for long. Now it's time that KLASA, Raengdai, either of them move through as well. All the way back to Suraj. Yeah, rightly so. Bakpad FC is from UP. Rustan trying to dribble past two. Not able to. Okay, Swami lobs forward, and now a few openings left and right. Basanta has been flagged off before we could take on Clinton Kuman. One rare opening in the first half. We've not seen much of that. It's been mostly from set plays or defensive errors. Chanikom. Free kick on the other way. Now to the right. Chip forward down the left wing. The flag is up again. Maybe the two coaches can come up with different plans in the next half. Kami Choi Rongmei, the head coach of KLASA, while Shetrumayum Pirbal Singh in charge of Raengdai. Rajasthan was free, but they saw him late. Good intervention by Hirojit. A draw is the worst case scenario for either of these sides. If this match ends in a draw, and if Sunrise Club Odisha win, they will be through along with Bakpat. So whatever happens, both these sides would want to win. A draw is helping no one out here. If not Bakpat beating Sunrise Club Odisha. That's the second case in this scenario. Oh, what a clever ball. Difficult to control, but he still goes on. The flag has gone up against Pinkachan Kalmi. Had to be close because it was a very clever pass from Abungton. It's been very impressive to say the least. Abungton. There he is with the header. Rajit under pressure. Nothing given by today. Match referee Manveer Singh. He's being assisted by Lightstar Kardit and Viju Mondal down the lines, while fourth official for today's game is Ashirpad Kanungo. And they know the importance of this game. Kabirat's cross blocked. Difficult ball out wide. But he still managed to control. 3 waiting in the area. And 4 as well. The cross is very deep and went out of play as well. Here is it. A bit forward. Just a few more seconds in the first half remaining. I'm very sure it'll be a very different second half because something needs to happen here. None of the teams would want this to end in a draw. I'm trying to be too calm. I've lost it. Yes, KLASA. Rajthan trying to be clever with the pass. Difficult but well controlled, but he's run into the crowd. Not the best of passes. And Tonicom in front of him, only one in support. And now there's 5-6 surviving in the box. He's earned a corner. The fight in the FC Raengdai defense was down in control. In swinging corner, strong header out by Roger Mitei. That's why he's in the lineup. One more chance. Johnny Com is there, spilled by the keeper. Whipped in. And the referee has spotted an infringement. A clash of heads. And the news from the other game is that it is still 0-0 out there, almost. Half time at the Kuman Lampak is the same amount of time added, 4 minutes. It's 0-0 in that game. Hirajit and Suraj both down. And now you can see the support for Raengdai and KLASA in the chat. A lot to come certainly in the second half. For now it's looking like job done, or at least maybe a couple of minutes more. Well, of course a goalless draw means a point apiece as well. 1 point for each side, but that doesn't really help unless Bakpat win the other game. But in case Sunrise win, then it'll be trouble for both sides. Then both of them will be knocked out together. So it's better to stay safe. Either of these sides need to win, and if KLASA win, they need to score more than Sunrise Club Odisha. And for FC Raengdai, even a goal is enough to win this match and qualify. They just need to win. Jenish on the turn. Thomas plays it back, and Zidane all the way back to the keeper. Lob forward. It's very wasteful. Steele. He was trying to do a skill out there, a trick from his back being caught out. The free kick given looked like a solid body lunge. Daisume, but he used more of his body than getting his way into the ball. In between the man and the ball rather. Maybe used an arm. That is a free kick from way out as Kabiraj stands on it. Kabiraj, strange looking delivery. Maybe cleared away. Might be the half-time whistle any moment now. The fourth official having a look at his watch as well. From the left, taking over a couple of defenders. High pressure ending to the first half from KLASA. As we move into the half-time break, a lot more to do, a lot more polishing to be done before second half in the next 15 minutes of break. If either of KLASA and Raengdai want to win and qualify from the playoffs into the I-League 2. First things first, they need to score a goal. For now, they have put nothing on the scoreboard. I do not go anywhere. We will return shortly with second half action. At half time, it is KLASA 0, FC Raengdai 0.
Number 24 and 38.
Okay. Okay. Call. 30 seconds.
Keeper, hurry up, Raengdai keeper. Take position.
Welcome back for second half action between KLASA and FC Raengdai. An important fixture here as the winner takes it all in terms of a spot to the I-League 2. This is the I-League 3. We are live from the Sai Stadium in Imphal, and after the first 45 minutes, it's all square between KLASA and Raengdai. Size changed and a couple of changes on the pitch as well. Not sure if many of you noticed, but it was FC Raengdai who made a double change. Shobha Singh and Abungton had been taken off. Chingampo, Kamei and Momocha have come on the pitch. Cleared away by Clinton. Floated forward. Here the winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's a nice one from Jumbaljeet, but a draw is the worst case scenario between these two now, so they need goals. KLASA with a floater in. You could see a few get up on their feet because it was close but still a bit far. And people rooting for Chingampo Kamei as well, who's just come on. Not sure if I'm getting the pronunciation right, but hopefully he does something right on the pitch for Raengdai. Kabiraj. Twisting and turning around at the edge of the area. And that's a great delivery. Strong header out, and the clash of heads. The referee will stop play. Rochan Mate has been solid in the air. Hopefully, both of them will be up on their feet soon. Clash of heads always treated with priority. We'll have a closer look of how exactly it happened. Chanicom holding on and then lays it off. Excellent cross in. Just the whip on it. Rojan clearly reached it first. And both of them all right. Just have to stay off the pitch for a moment. A lot of people are with us. As you can catch the live action on the Indian Football Official YouTube. The production team heard Justice D. Campson. It was a good header from Rojan. He's been very solid in the air. Of course, many of us will be keeping an eye on the other match as well. I will be keeping you all updated. It's still 0-0 between the Sunrise Club Odisha and Bakpat. Raengdai in attack. Sliced ball inside. More in hope that Momocha, one of the more experienced players in the lot. Nice young mate. Looks like there's another change on the cards for Raengdai. Not sure if it will be a forced one. It's an attacking player. Lamkanglung Kabui is ready. So hopefully replaced. Will it be the game for Basanta? Maybe he can replace Chinkachan. Pushed from behind, a free kick for Raengdai. Yamamocha has played around the circuit for KLASA as well. There is Langkanglung Kabu is on, but now they have a free kick. Mimocha tries from distance. It might be a chance for Raengdai to take the lead, but commanding goalkeeping has kept them safe. But at the same time, there's a troublesome news for both the sides here. Sunrise have scored against Bakpat. So a draw will mean both KLASA and Raengdai will be knocked out. They need a goal, it's high time. Bakpat are going through anyway, irrespective of that result. But a draw will mean both the Manipur sides are out, so you want either of them to score, but score. Especially because they do not have goal difference to think about. They just need to win. And looped in the area to the far side. Need to go past 2 and 3. Difficult work for Amit Kumar Singh. Momocha will certainly charge up that midfield. Nice touch to control it. Just ran into the man. Now it is all on to Raengdai. Because if KLASA score as well, they cannot just win by 1-0. That doesn't help. Because Sunrise are winning as well, so they need to have a superior goal difference. The head-to-head is a 0-0 draw. So Manipur's hope on Raengdai. KLASA as well, but the only problem is they'll have to score more than one. I'm trying to control. Comes up with a strong challenge. Charlie Kong was expecting a free kick because of the push from behind. Let's slip out there. Strong challenges flying in. And for people who were asking who's the one who's gone off, Lankan Lung Kabui has come in place of Kim Kachin. Kachin Kangmei, the number 17 of FC Raengdai, who is the one who's got off, been taken off. And they could not get anything in the end of it. Now moving into space, KLASA looking for options. Too many white shirts in front of him. Try and maneuver. Yeah, many of you have got the equation right. A draw means both KLASA and Raengdai will be knocked out. The Sunrise Club Odisha are leading by a goal, but there's still a lot of time. Cushioned back to Sanatan Singh. Langamba. Nicely done by Pravananda. Looking for options. You're looking for shooting space. Found a clever pass in. Now Kenish moves it to the right. It's in the area. That could have been an own goal. Will be a corner, but would have been one of the worst ways to concede in such an important match. KLASA have a corner as a result. Floated in. Cleared out of the danger area, but still numbers waiting. KLASA increasing pressure. Raengdai might move on the counter. It's 2v1. The defender has to do well. Basanta has a chance. As well. How important a goal in the context of the fixture, in the context of the tournament, and how unselfish from Basanta to set him up. That is poor defending, but excellent work from Basanta Singh. And that is what experience means. Takes on the defender twice, wants to beat him with pace and then the little trick to control. What great work from Basanta Singh, and the substitute Lanchungray, or rather Langkanglung Kapui, is the one who has converted it. He was right at the place to tap it home in support. And that is what they needed, and equations change quick. KLASA preparing a change, but this game needed a goal, and they have it. Raengdai with a golden opportunity to move to I-League 2. KLASA have made a change. Mukund Arvind is on. And the connection on the way will take it out for a KLASA corner. Post and not too effective. And that was a wonderful ball on the counter. You have to say, great counter-attack in football from Raengdai. Now they have another opportunity, slightly heavier touch. Langkamba. All the way back to the keeper. Quick exchange in the midfield. KLASA coming up from the right. Not really sure if you all can hear me because I was just checking the replay of the goal and the atmosphere is too loud anyway, which is good in one way. But Raengdai have got the much important goal here. If things stay this way, Raengdai will be through. Yeah, you're right on that. Raengdai just need a win and KLASA need a win. There's more difference than Sunrise. That is the equation. But the much important. There is a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just outside the box. Can KLASA bring out some brilliance? They're buzzing around. The stands wait to erupt again, but this time for KLASA. The Sunrise leading by a goal at the Kuman Lampak from the penalty spot. Raengdai leading here. A dummy run and then the powerful shot driven through the wall. The boy did his job well. And exactly how they countered in the last opportunity. Basanta continues his run. And Santhorn had to be aware. And now they have options again. Only if Momocha could find that cross through, he could not. Well, Drake it is the substitute Lamkanlung Kabui who has scored, just number 25 of FC Raengdai. Now an opportunity for KLASA. Running through the right channel, pressure on him. Lost it under pressure. Once again, the same channel. On the volley, Langamba trying to trouble the keeper. Just over. It is now safe for Raengdai, but not safe enough because it's just a one goal in this. But a win is all they need. They just need to make sure it stays this way or the scoreline changes further in their favour. I have to give credits to the way Basanta has played here. He is again such an important player for the side. Hirojit. The return of Hirojit to Rojan, it is very important. Nice vision to find Langamba. Langamba on the accelerator down the left. With Kumar Singh does well. You can hear the calls for marking man-to-man. A long throw coming in, a flick on as well at the near post. Will be a corner. And come back, look at the space. Now again a chance for a counter. Open space, and he's on side. It's 4v1. What an opportunity for Raengdai to kill the game, maybe. Still Basanta. Oh, he went for glory this time, and there were 3 options waiting. The previous one was so unselfish from Basanta, but this time he just thought he would do it all alone. That would have been game over for KLASA. Mocha was waiting at the far post. Would have really done better. He's the one who was so unselfish in the previous attack, and he's the same player. In this move, he decided to try himself. A lot of them who might be thinking he's a selfish player. He's the one who dribbled past 2 and then passed it for a tap-in in the previous goal. They're very unsure if to call him selfish or selfless, because two similar situations, same player, different outcome. Yeah, it was selfishness. He should have passed, but then again, I'm not sure if I can call him selfish as such, because it was the same situation. The previous one was an easier opportunity where there was no defenders left. It was only the keeper. And there he decided to pass. So it's just about the decision making. Just with the flow. Went with his temptation to shoot. Just to clear out the equation for you all about the goal difference. Sunrise Club Odisha had a goal difference of +6 before today's game. KLASA have a goal difference of +2. So they needed to score more than 4 to go through, and now they will need more than 5 goals to go through, because Sunrise Club Odisha have scored 8, conceded 2. KLASA have scored 4, conceded 2. So the best case scenario for a Manipur side to move into the I-League 2 is Raengdai winning, and they're on the lead. Well, if you're talking about Lanchungray Pamei, he is not on the pitch, he is on the bench. Well, at least direct, that is what I can see on the AIFF official side. Sunrise have scored 8 and conceded 2, which means a goal difference of +6. And KLASA have scored 4 and conceded 2, which means a goal difference of +2. So the difference is of 4 goals, and now that Sunrise have scored, it's 5. And KLASA are trailing by a goal here. So you know how much they have to score. I'm not sure if that info is 100%, but I have to sit down with the calculations of all the matches. But the league standings in the playoffs of the AIFF official website says so, and I believe it is correct. And the reason is that Sunrise Club Odisha, when they faced Chayagao FC, they scored 7 against them. It was a 7-1 victory. Lalchung Ray is on the bench. He is available as an option. Hirojit Singh is the captain of FC Raengdai today, and I think he has made a difference in defense. Wangbam Hirojit. So KLASA scored 3 against Chayagao, and Sunrise scored 7 against Chayagao. It is still possible in case Bakpat come back in their match. So if KLASA win and Bakpat win, or even if Bakpat come back in the game, even if it's a draw between Bakpat and Sunrise Club Odisha, a win will take KLASA through. So that is why they're trying to win. Because anything can happen in football. You never know. It's a decisive final day. Now looped over to the far post. Good hands from the keeper. Surat Singh has done well. Many on the bench, on the chat rather, apologies. They are asking for Langchungwei Pamei to come on, but as per the team sheet, I can see that he is a defensive player. Do let me know if it is something different the way he plays. Maybe he's attacking in nature, or maybe he can play down the wings, or where exactly does he more often play. But this Sharaisam Sagar Singh as well. Gibson Kamei is an option. There's a chance for Pen. Across the face of goal. Is in the box. And that is the info I've got. That is something good to have in such a match, especially at the ending stages. A lot of issues with my feed as well. Apologies if you missed some bit of action. Just trying to fix it meanwhile. Never attempt to flick it on. KLASA moving forward. Johnny Com. What is up with this game? Is it? Johnny Com played in the Kolkata Football League as well. The CFL, popular out there. Yeah, we're not talking about the goal difference for Raengdai. It's about KLASA. Here's a chance at the edge of the area. I understand the request there for a luncheon way, but the coach or this coaching staff could not hear me. I'm just like you watching the match as well, hoping for the coach to read our minds and maybe we can get your favorite on the pitch very soon. There's not much time left anyway, 10 minutes. The yellow card is coming out. It certainly is a fan favorite, which I can understand.
81.
A lot of players from Manipur who are representing the state across different clubs, even if their sides are fighting to get into the I-League back again. Look at the amount of people who have come in at the Sai Stadium, Imphal. And if you're wondering it's a sudden thing, it's not. It's a regular happening in Manipur. Not just Manipur, all the northeastern states in Mizoram, Meghalaya, Shillong, Lechong have done so well in the I-League to finish second behind Diamond Harbour, the Indian Football League now, with an all-Indian squad. Just look at Mohammedan Sporting in the Indian Super League. Of course, it's a different league, but what Shillong Lechong have done is exceptional. Bikram is not available on the bench today. He was playing the previous game. I've seen him. He's a good player. Here's a chance for Raengdai to move into space. Momosha shoots from distance. Loops over. Could have been a wonderful finish. Sagar is on the bench. Bikram is not. Might come on very soon. And Justice D. Kamson, I wish I could understand the language. I really wish. I tried to learn a bit as well, apart from Vajay. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Yeah, thank you for all the support to the I-League 3 as well. Here's the goal scorer. And Kanglung Kabui moving forward. I have to learn a few languages. Rongmei and Manipuri. Yeah, I have to try and learn. I'm very interested though. Yeah, it is like I can understand. Hopefully, it's better soon. Another better delivery this time. A lot of challenges to stream, of course, from different areas, but everyone doing their best to together enjoy the football here in this part of the country and every other location. Malingamba. I'm from the northern sides of Bengal, which is closer to the northeast. Headed forward. Slightly wayward at the moment, not in full control. Oh, nicely done. Moving inside the box. It was PGO dropping down to defend. And the crowd eagerly waiting to see Raengdai score another. A lot of support for KLASA as well, but they have a corner now, Raengdai. Yeah, I can understand the frustration with the internet and the glitches. We are all trying to get you the best, but sometimes the technical challenges, especially when it's the internet, it's not really something much we can do in between a game. But yeah, I understand it is obviously a bit difficult to watch, but hopefully you can watch correct or the proper stream. It was to the near post delivery. Even though the tempo of the game is a bit slow right now, but for FC Raengdai, that is enough. They just need to seal that 1-0. If not score another, just make sure it not concede any. Rakivic has been playing well. He was there in the first half. Asanta is down. He's picked up a knock. I'm not sure if I should spend too much time reading the chat because there's just 4 minutes remaining in this contest. But yeah, my name is Vashwar Kosh, and you might have heard me in the Indian Super League if you have watched it this season. And if someone asked about the language, it's the official language of our state is Bengali, but of course, there's so many different languages in the country. You have that interest to learn all of it. Tried a bit of Mizo, not mastered it. A bit of Manipuri you asked. I tried learning from a few of my friends, but it's a long way. It's a difficult route. There's a lot of languages in the country. Just 3 more minutes of regulation time, and then we move into additional minutes. As you can see, Sandy Mangte is ready to come on. Can KLASA change the script? A header as well. The keeper had to be alert. Surat Singh just making sure even if it was on target, he had it covered. But that is the game for Rakivic. And in comes Sandy Mangte. Oh, I wish I could add some more energy, especially because I'm sitting at a remote location and not really at the venue, at the stadium. That would have given me more energy to try and hype the contest. I'm not getting the ambient sound or the audience noise. But yeah, it is interesting. The game is interesting, and the teams and the players. Thank you for the support, but everyone in Manipur right now watching this match will be hoping that either of KLASA or Raengdai, but aside from Manipur, moves to the next tier, moves back rather, because Strau and Naroka have done it for long. Now it's time that Raengdai or KLASA move in. You want a representation from such a state where football is so much loved, popular, and a lot of talents are there. Raengdai come up in attack again. Oh, excellent trip. It's 8 minutes in both matches. Long minutes then. Bit of a race for Sendi. Let's see, Raengdai wait for 8 more minutes. That's a steal in the midfield. Intercepted. Amit Kumar Singh has done well to attack. Yeah, 8 minutes is a lot, but both the venues now have 8 minutes additional time. Sendi Mangte trying to hold it on. Just a random thought in my head, seeing that name out there with Sendi Mangte. I've seen a few promising players who have not got the limelight of late. And one of my favorites would be Nanku. He's now in I-League 2, but he was in I-League last year with Rajasthan United. Lankamba. Back to Kaviraj. Good switch to the right. And dragging it inside. Basanta clears. There's another race for the attacker. The keeper is out. Had to get connection on it. It has cleared it. Oh, as a professional, I cannot really support any club, but I support football, and all Indian football needs to win. And I hope good players and good teams come up. And I'm not sure about the knowledge. I'm just watching a lot of football just like you all, and I've been working in the I-League last 3 years and the Indian Super League this year, so I've been watching everything closely. A lot of good players around, even if you watch Geelong. Trey Mickey is one to watch out for. Chipped to the other side. Momocha. It is still 1-0 in the Sunrise against Bakpat in favor of Sunrise. Sendi almost reached that. He thought his teammate was onside, but he was not. He was off. 8 minutes maybe because there was a head injury just at the start of the second half, but 8 minutes looks a bit too much. Maybe 6 would have been all right, but it is on to the referee. They add every extra second nowadays, every substitution break. Really sorry for that internet issues. It's not from our side or your side, it's just from the ground, the place from where they're telecasting the match. So it's, I understand the frustrations, it is difficult, but thank you for still staying with us, still watching and supporting your side. And that is why, you know, that you all are the ones who make the game more interesting out here. Look at the ground. The stands filled. The chat in Indian football, YouTube, and whenever the match is telecasted or broadcasted. But here's a change coming in. Another one you all have been asking for. So Raisam Sagar Singh is ready to come down for a few minutes. Basanta will be off. He's the one who created the first. He could have really got his team another. Amit Kumar floats it in. Certainly not much time remaining. Raengdai are watching eye to eye with their first. With their spot rather, they will be second in the table, but this spot in I-League 2. Opportunity here. A shot from distance which has gone wide. Certainly not much left. The draw will make it very tricky. So Raengdai wouldn't want to concede. Now from the right, here come KLASA. Can they spoil the party? It might be a heartbreak if KLASA score here because Sunrise are still leading. And now an opportunity on the counter. Raengdai on the break. They might not be interested to try. Instead, just run down the clock. If anyone else is welcome, say what that word wins means, but they're all celebrating because it is full time. And Raengdai are through to the I-League 2. What an evening at Imphal. Their representation continues as they have a side back in I-League 2. It is FC Raengdai. No other equations to look around for. It is 1-0 and they have beaten KLASA and made their way into the I-League 2. And the crowd celebrate unanimously. And they will all celebrate as FC Raengdai make their way into I-League 2. They would now. It is their moment at full time. It's KLASA 0, FC Raengdai 1, and this is how they got their only goal. Basanta, very unselfish. He could have taken a shot there, just lays it off for his teammate.